Jayla Rock, percent off collector, and this is my channel trailer. So, what is this channel about? In a word, bargains. Cause I love toys. You can see all the toys I have behind me. I love action figures. I love GI Joes. I love Transformers. But do you know what I really love? Bargains. Because it may look like I got money, but I don't. I'm a working stiff just like most of y'all. And the thing is I noticed that even though I love it, a lot of YouTubers out there, they're all about big balling. It's like, look, I got this pre-order. Look, I got this sent from so-and-so. Look, I got this brand new. Look at this $500 Grail. That's awesome. Believe me, I love that. I can't do that. I just can't. And most of us can't. So what I try and do is see how many things that I can find that are a good bargain. And let me just give you an example. I'll give you a tour around here real quick so you can see. I want you to know that everything that you see here, I got at some bargain or another. And that's why I have some tenets that I tell people. One of the first ones I say is, don't sleep on estate sales. I know sometimes people be seeing those estate sales where people like running around and you have to get there and you're sleeping in your car overnight and people are pushing you around. I mean, look, I've seen that a few times, but to be honest with you, for what I go after, I really don't run into that. And I think that goes to the second tenet. Go after the things that you like regardless of the condition it goes in. Now, that one's an iffy subject, because look, as a collector, I'm still new. Maybe about a year I've been doing this. I mean, I collected other things, video games and such, but action figures, it's only been a year. So I understand some people want things on card. That makes sense, right? You want things on card. And you'll see in this tour that I have a lot of things here on card, but let me tell you, every single thing you see here in this room is going to be opened because I'm an opener. I like to enjoy the toy, I like to pose, take pictures, and all that stuff. But here's the thing about that. Since I like the bargains and I don't mind it being either incomplete, a little bit damaged, or not in the original box, I'm able to bypass a lot of the problems people encounter when they're trying to get a deal. Because when you go to these estate sales, yeah, you got resellers, you got hunters, but most of them are bypassing anything that isn't complete, got some dirt on it, got some scratch on it, it's broke. Look, I got some stuff that's broke right here. Look, I'm gonna give you a little sample right here. Look at this bad boy right here. Now this here is actually missing some parts. So when I found this at a garage sale, people just kept walking by, and I could tell some of the people probably would have bought this stuff because I seen them buy other things. But because it isn't complete, they're like, nah. So what? I got this for 10 bucks. I think that's a great deal considering if you know this, how much this has actually cost. So that's the thing. So for me, I'm more happy to have this than to have it complete. And look, if I can get it complete for a bargain, that's great. But I like having all types of loose toys. That's why on this channel, you'll see things that I picked up from thrift stores, garage sales, estate sales, all that stuff. A lot of it will be in a package, some of it new, but you'll also see a lot of stuff that I get that are loose, incomplete, even broken, because I enjoy it. Now, of course, the grail is if I can get something all together at a great price, and that's part of the hunt. And that's also why I bring it to the second tenet, and that's online sales. Because a lot of times people always think, if it's a bidding war, so people are used to eBay, and they're used to people undercutting you at the last second. So you think you're going to get this action figure you've been wanting for 20 bucks, and then someone throws in 50, and you're like, that's no fair, right? I feel you. But here's the thing. Again, a lot of these online auctions, they have two types. They got one that goes and they put something online that didn't sell at the actual house or wherever, and then they have other items that they put on because they just think it'll sell quicker online. If it's loose, if it's damaged, dirty, or whatever, all that stuff sells super cheap. I've gotten so many things for like $1. And sometimes you just clean it up a little bit, or maybe I found a piece here that matches with another piece, and next thing you know, you got a complete set that if you bought it like that, it would have cost you probably like 50, 60 bucks. I paid $2 for it. So that's what I'm trying to do with this channel. On top of that, you'll kind of notice a theme with the figures and stuff. A lot of it is ladies. And that's another part about it. Look, as a black guy, I love seeing different types of people being represented. Don't get me wrong, I love everybody. I love my Supermans, Green Lantern, all that. Batman, I love everybody. But again, watching YouTube, learning about this whole thing about collecting, you don't see that many women figures besides the big ones, the Wonder Womans and, like a Storm sometimes and, maybe Sue Storm like that. So I decided, you know what? I like all these because I grew up watching G.I. Joe. I love Lady J and Scarlet and all those people, and I expanded. So you're going to see a thing I call Women of Action figures. So that's all the types of Women of Action figures that I've seen throughout the years. Some of the things I've seen on comic books, cartoons, movies, TV shows. And if it was represented well, I'm going to get the figure and show it to you, which includes like obscure ones that you probably won't see. And I know that maybe that doesn't work for the algorithm because it's not going to be popular. But hey, if I can show somebody a figure that is not popular, maybe they don't know of, and maybe they become a fan, then my job is done. But of course, my number one thing is my motto: no discount, no deal. And that's how I feel. When I go out there, I'm not trying to cheat people. You're not going to see me making videos where I'm like, look at me scam or trick somebody. No. But I'm going to try and get the best deal possible. Especially, you're going to see most of the stuff I'm going to be buying. It's going to be like under $5, maybe up to $10 for the most part. Because that's what I look for. Especially since, like I said, I'm buying loose figures and stuff like that. So that's what you can expect with this channel. I'm going to show you where you can find deals. I'm going to give you any tips that I can find, as well as when I buy new things, like, Amazon sales, Walmart sales, Target sales, clearance racks, all that stuff. I'm going to try and get out there so you guys can see that as well. So if you like the idea of me trying to show you this kind of stuff, remember to hit them likes, hit that sub, and thanks a lot. And welcome to the League of the Percent Off Collectors.